Well, we're back again talking about Lowe's. I know we just had this conversation about Flex, and there's still great deals. And if you haven't seen it, go check out that video because there are insane deals on professional grade tools. But one of the other things we heard about was Skil, and this was talked about in store. I heard all these people were sending me pics about in store, but I hadn't seen them at my store, and we weren't seeing them online until now. Holy cow, there are some smoking hot deals, just giveaway kind of deals on Skil power tools over at Lowe's. Now, I was trying to talk about this before, but it got caught up with the whole Black Friday season and everything. But you can still get most of these deals. Now, there's still a lot of it you're going to have to go in store that right now on the website is showing as unavailable, notify me, whatever. But a lot of it still is. Now, here's what I am going to say. What we're not seeing is the 20 volt stuff, which for me is not the real win when it comes to the Skil power tools. I love the Skil 12 volt tool set. It's not as small as like the Milwaukees and stuff like that, but it is a good, like it's smaller than the Atomics. These are good sized tools. They've got a lot of different tools. They even have the ratchet. We've used this sucker quite a bit here for all sorts of things. The batteries themselves are fantastic as well in the 12 volt line because they were one of the first. Now they've started doing this in, I believe, in their other lines as well, but they have the USB on the back. You have the little, sorry, where's the button there? There we go. There's your light, and then there's the little door next to it that opens up, and now you've got USB. It can be used as a USB battery bank. You can't charge via USB. That would be probably too much to ask for, but great little batteries, great little tools. I mean, this is the Impact. This has got tons of power and the ring light. For its size, for what it costs, and for what it costs. Let's talk about how much it costs, okay? Now remember, a lot of these are gonna be, out of stock online, but like this, they've got the 5 tool combo kit for $49. Now, this is going to be your mileage may vary, as we call it. You got to go in store and hunt for this one. I wouldn't even bother with the Notify. It's never probably going to pop back up on the website again. But how about this? $34. This, by the way, that is the Gen 2. This is the Gen 1. That one's even smaller, better, faster. Oh, by the way, did I mention that all the 12 volt are brushless as well? Kid you not. 5-year warranty, the whole 9 yards. And look at that, USB-C rechargeable now on the Gen 2 ones. $35. All right, here's the drill with a metal chuck with the full kit. USB-C rechargeable, $35. This one's out of stock. You can order this one. I'll put links to the ones you can order. I'll put links to all of them, but no, I'll put links to the ones you can order down below. How about that? We got the Skil Flip. This thing is a great tool. This is not only is it 2 drills, like it's a drill and a driver in one. It flips around so you can drill your pilot holes, then flip it and run your screws. But the battery is dual as well. So it comes, I believe, with the 20 volt, but it will also run on 12 volt. And you're getting the full kit with the battery. Actually, no, I take it back. I think it comes with a 12 volt. This kit comes with a 12 volt. So you're getting the battery, the charger, the whole thing for $59. This is a $100 tool all the time. We've talked about it over the years, and that's insane. All right, and we'll have a link to that down below. The Impact Wrench, 3/8 Impact Wrench tool only for $35. It's available online. We got the combo kit for $50, available online. We got the barrel grip jigsaw tool only, available online. We got the light here. This is a great little light with the full kit here. Again, this is all 12 volt stuff. $70 on this one, available online. The light, I have this light. This is actually a really good work light. It's got like every mounting position and attachment available you could think of. It's $20. $20. I use this thing all the time. Tool only, $20. You order online. We got the one-hand recip, $35. Available online. Now you could try in store. Definitely, I definitely suggest trying in stores if you can, but if not, you could stock up online. You could even probably get it delivered. Heck, they do have delivery tomorrow. Or you can pick up in store. You don't have to bother with any of that stuff. The fan, great little fan. It's $20. You can buy that one too. We got the battery itself. Now this is a single pack 2 amp hour battery with charger for $30. $30. How about this? The multi-tool, $35. I guess most of these are now available. This is, if I lived in Vegas, I would be buying dozens of these. I would be buying them. I would buy everyone they have and then be selling them on those days where it's 120 degrees. I'd be selling them for $500 and people would pay for them. At least the tourists would. $49 because it fills, so it's a fan and it fills up with water. It becomes a fan mister for $49, full kit. We got the inflator for $30. This one's out of stock. You got to go in store on that one. We got the ratchet. That one's, sorry, you can't have mine, but you have to find that one in store for $40 basically. The Cirque Saw in store only $35. And then the automotive kit here. And it is, I believe it's in store. Add 2 items to cart. So I guess it's got the drill driver and that anyway. So I guess that one doesn't really matter so much. So now the question is, I know people are like, why am I going to, I've seen people, you guys don't listen sometimes. Maybe get your hearing checked. Maybe get some Q-tips and get that wax out of there or something. Just because Lowe's is getting rid of them. Because they broke it. I don't know. I don't know if Shervon got caught sleeping with his girlfriend or what. Somebody ticked somebody off because they're kicking both brands to the curb, okay? Maybe they're just getting rid of the 12 volt. I'd find that hard to believe because here's the deal. All right, let's cover it. Is Shervon dying? Somebody commented last time, oh, they filed bankruptcy. No, they didn't. They're the second largest power tool manufacturer over there. No, they did not. Is Skil going to go away? No. Is Flex going to go away? Brother, Flex is a 100-year-old brand that was started in Germany. They're not tossing the Flex tools away. They're just going to find a new home for them. All right. But as far as Skil, so you can still go to the Skil website. You can see all the stuff they have there. And they even tell you where you can still buy it. You can get them at Ace. Ace carries a ton of their stuff. You can get it at Do It Best. You can also, of course, always on the Amazons. They've got everything on the Amazons, and most of the stuff on Amazon is shipped and sold by Amazon. So Amazon is the distributor in that case. If Amazon's selling your stuff, probably not going anywhere. And I've been looking back on sales and stuff. They're doing fine. They're doing fine on Amazon, okay? Where other places you should be able to find them are local farm and ranch stores, the local hardware stores. I saw a lot of the regional hardware stores and regional farm and ranch are carrying them as well. Lots of online places can get them. I said, I love my Gen 1. I would be thrilled. Maybe I should buy some, get some Gen 2 stuff in here. I'm always happy with the Skil stuff. I've never been disappointed with it. Now, people were talking about where some of this stuff might end up. And, Flex is going away. They need a new home. Skil needs a new brick and mortar home. Where could they end up? And one viewer, and I'm sorry I don't remember your name, but boy, he called it. And that was, in fact, if respond, I'll pin it so you get the credit you deserve. But he's like, why not Menards? And you're like, why would Menards carry them? If you don't know, Masterforce, the Power Tools Masterforce, are made by Shervon. Now, that said, over at Lowe's, the Cobalt line is made by Shervon as well. Somebody tried to school me. They're not made. They're made by Greenworks. No, Greenworks does not make the power tools. They make only the 80 volt outdoor power equipment. The 40 volt and all the handheld power equipment is made by Shervon. But at Menards, the outdoor power equipment as well is made by Shervon. So they've got a relationship. There's a big store. They do have some other brands, but they're kind of brands. They do have Bosch. I'll give them the Bosch one. But I could definitely see Shervon getting even cozier with Menards. Now, some other speculations that we heard were, what about Klein? Could Klein be moving? Because they're doing all this stuff with Klein, and they are doing a lot of stuff with Klein. I just don't see Klein Power Tools being ready to take the spot that Flex had or something. I mean, they use the DeWalt battery system. They are niche specific. If you're a Sparky, then people are buying Klein tools. If you are not, you're probably not buying them. All right, they're very, very niche kind of tools, which is why they had to partner with a different battery provider rather than coming out with their own. Some other speculations. One, this is kind of a weird one I heard, was they're already selling DeWalt and they're selling Craftsman, and they're selling a lot of both of those. Those are Stanley Black & Decker. Well, when you look at that typical good, better, best kind of pricing program, there is no real good anymore. DeWalt, the Stanley Black & Decker level, there, DeWalt's the top tier. The Craftsman's your mid range, so is Cobalt, and there's the Black & Decker's gone. It's non-existent practically. There might be some here and there, but not really. I mean, go to Black & Decker's website, and if the primary thing that they crow about is their liquor dispenser. That's not a power tool company, folks. All right. But could they be ready to rebrand and launch a Ryobi competitor? That's that we've been chatting about. Some of us have been talking about, and I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, well, here's the deal. I think the good level of power tools, I think that good range is, if not dying, at least sacrificial. There's really no good power tools anymore. Everything is in the better and best range. I mean, look at Harbor Freight. They reorganized entirely on good, better, best. And the hand tools you've got and a bunch of other stuff you got it. But look at the power tools. The best, Hercules. The good, Bauer. The better is Bauer. The good is Warrior. And they've got 4 tools, something like that. It's not a line that they're expanding. That's not a line that they're pushing. Clearly, there isn't a lot of people buying it, and that's probably why Black & Decker has become what it is. Well, what about Ryobi, Rigid, and Milwaukee? There's your good, better, best, right? Except, fact is, and a lot of people don't want to believe it, Ryobi is kicking Rigid's butt. All right, Ryobi came out with their higher end, higher RP tools there, and their brushless stuff, and they're now beating Rigid. That's why you almost never see any Rigid power tool sales. They're practically non-existent. So is Makita over there. And I mean, to be fair, so is Bosch over at, I mean, people forget that Bosch is at Lowe's, but Ryobi has moved up into that mid-tier. Rigid's still in that mid-tier. So the reality is they don't have a good, better, best. They got 2 goods and a best, or 2 betters and a best. I don't think the good power tool, you just can't make an acceptable line of power tools at that budget entry level price. I know. Hyper tough at Walmart, right? I don't know how they do it. I don't know, but they're killing it. They're killing it there. They're the only ones doing it, and brother, they are killing it. They're great tools. So maybe, who knows? Maybe they're going to steal Hyper. I don't know. I think Lowe's is going to consolidate, is what's going to happen. They've got DeWalt and they've got Bosch. They've got Cobalt. They've got Craftsman. I don't think they need an entry level power tool system. And if they do, if somebody does come out with one, I think it's going to be DeWalt coming out of a left field and coming in with a new entry level thing, a rebrand or something like that. If you're going to put money on it, let me know down in the comments. Let's fight it out. Let's see what's going to happen. Are they going to have an entry level one? Are they going to ditch it? If they are going to have an entry level, who's going to provide it? Is it going to be DeWalt? Is it going to be somebody else? Is it going to be somebody we've never heard of? Let me know. Anyway, links to everything down below. Can't recommend these enough. They're not going away. They're just leaving Lowe's, and they're going to find someplace else, and they're already living online in the web where most tool sales are happening these days anyway, it seems. Anyway, if you like what we do, go ahead and chomp the old like button, smash that subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care, God bless, and as always, shine on.